friends. First of all, wish you all a very happy new year. Now, just as we begin 2021, let us hope that there is a lot of positive news flows that we have in the coming year. May all the negativities of 2020 be behind us, and let us begin the new year with a lot of hope, health and optimism. And as we always do in this section, let us take a look at how the automobile wholesales fared in the month of December 2020. To cut the long story short, first of all, a very short gist. The automobile sales did not fall off a cliff after the festive season as was widely expected. So that's a very heartening news that we had. Now, two-wheelers, PVs and tractors continued with their double-digit growth momentum even in the month of December. CVs, after quite a long time of slump, have finally started showing some signs of improvement. I'm saying some signs. However, sustenance will be a key for this segment. Three-wheelers continued to remain weak, whereas as far as two-wheelers were concerned, there was a lot of inventory correction that took place in the case of two-wheelers. As a deviation from their usual practice in December, passenger vehicle companies pushed inventories into channels as the retail sales still continued to show strength and channel inventory was low. Hence, the pushing of inventory happened in December. Now, export markets have showed quite a lot of recovery in December 2020 as more and more countries globally began to open up. And lastly, a lot of companies announced price hikes in the month of December. This was in order to offset the growing raw material costs and other operating expenses. So broadly, the trend is encouraging and we are hopefully out of the woods as far as most of the sub-segments are concerned. Now, let us take a closer look at each of the sub-segments individually. So firstly, beginning with two-wheelers, the wholesales were pretty good. However, one needs to see if the sustenance will continue in the coming months. As far as TVS Motors, then Bajaj Auto and Royal Enfield were concerned, the volume growth was healthy. It was either in double digits or in higher double digits. And at the same time, this happened because of a strong December 2020 on a low base of December 2019. Now, one needs to bear in mind that while the rural markets were already showing signs of strength, even in spite of the lockdown and the corona issue, now over the past 1 month, even the urban markets have started showing signs of strength. Now, this is a very positive expectation, or rather a very positive occurrence, and it is expected to continue going ahead. In a positive development, Bajaj Auto became the first two-wheeler company in the world to cross the significant market cap level of rupees 1 lakh crores. Now, nothing changed much as far as the three-wheelers were concerned. The domestic three-wheelers still continued to be lackluster as people avoided shared mobility and instead preferred personal mobility. Exports, as far as three-wheelers were concerned, were slightly better than domestic wholesales. Also, in the domestic market, specifically for three-wheelers, availability of finance is still an issue, and that is what hampered the volume growth in this month as well. For passenger vehicles, wholesales were strong, and most companies once again reported double-digit growth for the month of December 2020. Now, channel checks have revealed that channel inventory continues to remain low for most of the PV OEMs. Hence, wholesales are expected to remain strong in the coming months as well. Well, it was actually surprising to see that there was such a push in inventory for the month of December. That's because companies, or rather especially car makers, usually tend to take inventory correction by the end of the year. Now, the likes of Maruti, Hyundai, Tata Motors and Toyota reported very strong numbers for the month of December 2020. In case of Honda, the volumes were impacted due to closure of its Greater Noida plant. Whereas for M&M, the PV sales were impacted due to certain supply chain issues. Now, commercial vehicles saw a second month of improvement. MNHCVs, or the medium and heavy commercial vehicles, are making a slow but a sure comeback as infrastructure projects and road projects, mining is slowly making a comeback as the economy picks up. And LCVs continue to remain strong even in December on the back of demand from e-commerce and last mile delivery and so on and so forth. So all in all, there are some green shoots that could be seen for the CV sector, and that is very, very encouraging. Lastly, for tractors, they continued with their dream run. I mean, what a year it has been for tractors. Despite all the adversities, the sector has, or rather the sub-segment has continued to do extremely well. And it was no different in December. Owing to a strong sowing season, a very strong kharif season, and cash in the hands of farmers, tractor sales continued to sail through even in the month of December. And there is currently low channel inventory in the tractor segment. Hence, the demand is expected to remain strong in the coming months as well. All in all, we begin the new year with some strong trends such as low channel inventory, gradual pickup in demand for most of the sub-segments, then demand revival or at least demand stabilization for CVs, and some green shoots as far as three-wheelers are concerned, and sustained strength in the rural economy. Hence, we can expect the year 2021 to be certainly better than 2020. So, we expect the year 2021 to deliver some goodies for the automobile sector. However, we don't want to sound too optimistic just as yet. So, happy investing and have a very safe year ahead. Thank you.